Welcome to the Sweet 16 matchup here in the Kawhi Leonard region. It is going to be between Kawhi Leonard himself and Damian Lillard, who has been the standout star, I think, of this tournament with two down-to-the-wire, dramatic, game-winning victories in true Dame fashion. But boy, does he have a opponent tonight, to say the least, in Kawhi Leonard. Justin, what's up? Talk to me about what we should look forward to here in terms of against the spread, over-unders, and just generally, can Dame handle Kawhi Leonard's size and athleticism?
Yeah, Kawhi comes in as a 4.5-point favorite, over-under of 17.5. Kawhi, after a little bit of a rocky start in round one against Jonathan Isaac, came out and dominated against Tobias Harris in the second round, beat him 11-4. He's got a 5-inch, 30-pound advantage over Dame. You know, he might be too if he gets him this deep in the post. What's Dame's best path to beating Kawhi at this point?
Hitting twos. We keep preaching to the choir here, but twos in a game to 11 ones and twos are worth 50% more in this format than they are in an actual NBA game. Damian Lillard has won the game from the 2-point line. He should continue to live by the 2-point line. And if he's going to just get back down by Kawhi or try and go shot for shot with him, that's not going to work because Kawhi Leonard is a freak of nature. And he's better than him in this format unless we're taking threes. That's where Damian Lillard's significant advantage is. So I'd love to see him back up here, almost bait him in a little bit and hit him with a little step back. He could pull it even from right there if he wants. That's going to be the key to victory here. But that spread, that spread is eye-popping considering the opponents that Dame has beat, and he's putting the moves on Kawhi, but you got to finish over this man too. Just getting the open look seems like only 50% of the work against a player with the defensive prowess of Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he hasn't quite faced an opponent like Kawhi yet. Damian Lillard faced D'Angelo Russell in round one and Luka Doncic in round two. So this is his first real test of true size against a true forward who has the physical presence and dominance of Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi not giving him any space early on. I think he's keenly aware that, you know, Dame's back-to-back game winners and how he likes to make his living. And he's already got that, lockdown icon going early. Low by dunk too, right there.
Yeah, so what did Damian Lillard's opponents have in common in the first two rounds? Granted, they were fun matchups. Damian Lillard beat him with the strategy, I'm going to go shot for shot with you. That's what we need to see out of Dame right there. That's how he's going to win this game. But what those two had in common is between Luka Doncic and D'Angelo Russell, if you add up their defensive ability between the two of them, it's probably only 75% of what they're seeing in Kawhi in this game. So props to Dame for making it look so easy, and the strategy of I'm just going to score more points than you works against players such as them. But once again, this is a different breed of basketball player here. Someone that was put on this planet the same way the T-1000 from Terminator 2 was kind of like inserted from the future. This man was put on this planet to play one-on-one basketball, at least with his style. I understand that Damian Lillard has moves. He can create his own space and do things like that. But I don't know how anybody, unless you have the physical abilities that Kawhi Leonard has, you can match him. There's only so many in the NBA that can say that they do that. I just don't know how you beat this guy in a game to 11 when he's guaranteed to get the ball off of Knicks.
We're looking good for Damian Lillard, though. He only needs one more point to cover the 4.5. So he looks on his way to cover at least. So great, you know what we say, good players win, great players cover.
I'm actually okay with the strategy because we did see him take the two. But this is his problem, is that he needs the one chance. He's going to get a stop at some point. Like he needed it there. If he's going to stop at some point, not only does he need a stop, but he needs the two after it. So I'm actually okay if he continues to take ones here until he gets that stop, because I don't think he can win. That's a problem.
That one.
So he would need to make a two there to go 8-8 and just keep launching twos if he didn't plan on playing any defense. And Kawhi can just do this to him all night, and there's just nothing he can do.
Perfect release, yeah.
He's just gonna shoot over.
Has to have a two here.
I got to say, and there's a couple players since I've been covering the game and been going, as a member of the media, you get to see these dudes in person, and they're basketball players, so they're prime. That's an aggressive pull-up there from Damian Lillard, down 3, but now down 2, but acceptable. I like it. there's certain guys that you just remember when you see them, just the way that they are physically, how daunting the presence and how physically superior they are to just other mortal humans. Oh my goodness, he went through the legs. That's a good stop by Dame. He needs that.
Oh, needed that.
Yeah.
Good foul though.
Good, great foul. You got to utilize your fouls here. The point I was trying to make is that Kawhi Leonard is on the very short list of guys that I've seen in person that you have to like double glance. You're like, oh my god, when you see
Giannis, LeBron, obviously on that list too.
Yeah, for me it was. I wouldn't even put LeBron on there just because the expectations were high. But Kawhi, Giannis, Kristaps Porzingis, and actually Danilo Gallinari. Gallinari is massive. I mean, I can't believe he makes the things that he does look so easy. Oh, that's game. Man, Dame. That's game time for Dame. The Kawhi, ever since being matched up against someone who was equal to him in so many regards physically, has really just taken these normal humans, if you will, these more normal-sized humans to the woodshed. And 11 of 12 is just ridiculous.
Offensive clinic. Covered for Dame at least, but GG.
GG's. F's in the chat for Dame.